Now to our top story, and Government Minister Gavin Williamson has resigned amid continued bullying allegations.
Williamson, who served as Minister without portfolio, said in his resignation letter that he refuted the allegations about his conduct and he vowed to clear his name.
Well, in response, Labour criticised Rishi Sunak's decision to stick with Williamson, calling it a damning reflection of a weak Prime Minister.
Well, let's speak to our political editor, Darren McCaffrey, about all of this. Look, it appeared to be untenable yesterday for the Minister without portfolio. Lots of questions, perhaps unfairly, do you think, about Sunak's judgment? I mean, did he really have any alternative but to include such a powerful person in terms of garnering numbers for him in the leadership contest?
Fascinating, isn't it, that when Downing Street start to suggest they've got full confidence in a minister, that normally means the job is all but over, and that was certainly the case yesterday. I think in many ways, Isabel, you're right, his position was becoming untenable given the charge sheet against him, which seemed to be growing almost by the hour yesterday, with many of these people not just suggesting off the record that Gavin Williamson they would allege was a bully, but rather going on the record and being willing to tell these stories. And it was that almost trickle effect in the end that did it for the former Cabinet Office Minister. Now, was it unfair? Critics of Rishi Sunak would suggest, Isabel, that he should have made this judgment call when he made the appointment, literally 2 weeks ago, in that the essence he knew there were allegations against Gavin Williamson. Maybe not the details of them, but he knew that there were complaints, and that is why Labour and others this morning saying that this reflects badly, very badly, on the Prime Minister. Clearly, it's not great politically to have to effectively get rid of one of your ministers. Now, we don't know whether he really resigned or was effectively fired, but it's not a good look 2 weeks into your premiership. We've got very used to cabinet resignations, haven't we, in the last 6 months or so. But frankly, Rishi Sunak will not wanted this to happen. As you say, not given, at least of all, the role that Gavin Williamson played during his leadership campaign and essentially as an enforcer inside the government, trying to corral MPs to get them to do certain things. And there will be suggestions that this is all politically motivated. We know it's effectively began with the former Chief Whip who served under Liz Truss. Here's an attempt this by Liz Truss's supporters to undermine the new Prime Minister. Again, I think it is also a reminder of the deep divisions within the Conservative Party, and little sign that even with the coronation of a new leader that those divisions have gone away. In his resignation letter, Gavin Williamson said this had all become a distraction. I think that also become clear. They wanted this to happen before Prime Minister's question time today. Keir Starmer would have had a field day, I think, effectively with it. But you know what, as I say, this does weaken the Prime Minister to a degree, and it is again a reflection, aside from the allegations themselves, I think, of the political divide still within the Conservative Party that continues to fester away.
Darren McCaffrey, our political editor outside Downing Street for us. Thank you.